guys, this is Toka and I'm gonna be doing a video that's very different from our usual YouTube videos here on the channel. As you can tell, I'm by myself. It's kind of awkward that I'm filming this video by myself. So bear with me, my very awkward maybe pauses and so forth and on. But so Yancy's not here, and like we promised, we haven't been really uploading any reaction videos on the channel, and I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering what's going on. You know, are we okay? So I'll let you know we're okay. Yancy's okay. I'm okay. And we're still going to be doing reaction videos. With that being said, there's going to be like a little situation thing that it's best if I explain to you why it's like this. But Yancy won't be participating in any reaction videos until August because he had recently gotten really sick. So in our previous video, when I was blonde, we explained that we were going to do reaction videos right after we were done with the semester, right after I was done with my graduation ceremony and so forth, and you know, we were planning on doing that. The following week of our first week of being on break, I believe, that Friday, he had a high fever of 103, and so he was feeling abnormally hot and cold, and plus he was getting this stomach pain that was kind of like not normal for you to get. And so the thing about him is that he was born with this illness, this very long-term word that I honestly don't know how to say or pronounce, but he has a lot more white blood cells than red blood cells when he was born. So over the years he had to get a lot of had to get more blood in his system, and every year until he was fine enough to produce on his own. But the thing is, for us, every time we get sick, those white blood cells are those cells that kind of helps fight off those viruses or fight off those unwanted, you know, illnesses that are in our body. But for Yancy's case, when Yancy gets sick, sometimes the white blood cells can't differentiate between the red blood cells and the virus. Sometimes while the white blood cells are trying to kill the virus, some of them kill the red blood cells. So he was losing blood, and we didn't know this. So what happened was that Friday he was sick, and that Saturday my dad decided to come over and stay with us for the night until maybe to see if Yancy might feel better with some soup or whatever the case is, medicine, all that stuff. But his temperature wasn't dropping. It was from 103 to 99, and a normal body temperature for us would be 98. So I suggested that Yancy go with my dad back home, you know, goes to the doctors to see maybe, you know, they might be able to do something. So that Sunday, my dad took Yancy home, and the following Monday, my mom took Yancy to the doctors, to her family doctor. And so what happened was, I stayed back here, just decided to just wait on to see what would happen, you know. And so what happened was that the doctor told us that Yancy was dehydrated. He had a very high temperature. His heart was rapidly increasing, and he had a very abnormal stomach pain. And so he needed to go to the hospital immediately. So my mom told my dad. My dad met up with my mom after work, and so they drove to the hospital. My mom called me on the way to let me know what happened, and so my mom didn't want me to go over there, so I'd stay here, kind of freaking out, legit freaking out, because my brother was going to the hospital, and I couldn't go there because my mom wasn't sure what's going on, whether or not my brother and Yancy was going to stay overnight, what's the case at all. So by the time they admitted him inside the hospital and got him to the ER, he was in critical condition because he was losing a lot of blood. And so they immediately give him fluids, and they immediately give him blood. And so right away, he got those things right in his system. And so the doctor decided to do some CAT scans to figure out what's going on with him, and that took him 2 days to figure that out. A lot of tests to try to see what's wrong with his body. And so that Monday night he had to sleep over at the hospital, and then the Tuesday night he had to sleep over hospital. He was able to get out on Wednesday afternoon. By Wednesday afternoon they were able to put something in his system that would flush out all the virus from his body so that he wouldn't get stomach pain anymore, because like apparently he developed a stomach virus, a virus that we don't know what. If I asked them what the name of the virus was, they wouldn't be able to tell me because it was like a complicated virus. But yeah, so because of that, Yancy has to stay home with my parents up until the end of July, because they had to do more tests on him to make sure he's getting enough blood, he's getting enough fluids, and his heart rate is to make sure his heart is, you know, beating fine and everything like that. So Yancy and I kind of talked about the channel, and we agreed on certain music videos to be waited off until he returns. So there are a number of music videos that we're gonna wait off until August to film and upload to the channel, and the ones that he wasn't interested in doing, I was just going to record myself and post it on the channel in the meantime. So if you guys want to know the music videos that we will be filming when he returns, it's gonna be written in the description box. I have like a paper of music videos I'm gonna be watching in the meantime while he's absent. He is a lot better now, I promise. He is a lot better now. He just needs to rest up and take care of his body. So in the meantime, it's just gonna be Soka from We Are Soka Yancy.